Well, I'm back. At 2 a.m. this morning, TikTok just took my account and deleted it. It went from this to this without warning or anything. So I freaked out. A few of my followers and myself, I emailed TikTok and I was like, yo, what's going on? And I had some social media influencers that I'm friends with, and they helped me out a lot, so thank you. But we were all in question of why they took my account down, since I literally did not violate anything. Then after a lot of emailing, my account was just there again. TikTok has not said a word, and I feel like they owe me like some sort of explanation as to why. But I do have a lot of haters for my sexuality, and they must have reported me or something, but I don't know why TikTok would just take their word for it, you know? The only thing I really promote is the LGBT plus community to have like a safe space. So I don't know why TikTok, please answer my question.
I know this is really late, but here's the story time you guys want to hear about my expulsion. So my freshman year, my mom transferred me to a Christian school because, well, I'm gay. She thought maybe, I don't know, I'd straighten out, but I met a guy. So, counteracted, I guess. His name is Robert, we'll call him. When I was a freshman, Robert was a junior, and, well, we had this ongoing thing until I was a junior, and he graduated already. This is too long, isn't it? Anyways, he was closeted, didn't accept us, and I kind of let it be, but the moment I cut him out from my life because of how toxic he was, he starts talking to another guy, and, well, that hurt. So, being the romantic I am, I wrote him a letter talking about why I cut him out of my life, and I didn't know how to give it to him, so I gave it to his little sister, who I was friends with at the time, and, well, his little sister, instead of giving it to his brother, opened the letter, read it, showed it to his parents told the school, and, well, I got expelled, and I could only do homeschooling at that point if I went to conversion therapy, so my life kind of sucked. There.
Usually feel less. Why am I scared of happy? Usually feel less. Why am I scared of happy? I'm afraid of nothing. I'm afraid of no one. Used to be fearless. Why am I scared of happy?
You know, sometimes I really hate being bilingual because sometimes I think in English and sometimes I think in Bulgarian and sometimes instead of English comes out Bulgarian. And I was talking to my friend about the coronavirus today and I genuinely just didn't care anymore, so I looked at her because I was thinking in the wrong language and I said, "Bolima pushkt." She kind of just looked at me. I realized that I wasn't speaking English and I said, "I'm sorry, I don't care." And she's like, "Is that how you say I don't care in Bulgarian?" So I had to sit there and think for a second. Do I give her the actual translation or do I just say it's slang for I don't care? Because, like, hear me out. The English translation for bolima pushkata is literally my dick hurts. How am I supposed to explain that to my friend?
Hello, hello, I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Walk up in the too clean up froze. They don't fight you where I'm from. Like the beat, I keep it drum. You ain't got dough, little boy, you a bum. She give me brain that so dumb. Used to be broke, I ain't had no funds. Now I spin it just for fun. Eat that hair, just for lunch.
5 lessons from gay guys to straight guys. Lesson number 1. If gay guys make you feel uncomfortable, research shows it could be because you are gay. Lesson number 2. Experimenting with guys is completely natural and we're happy to help as long as you don't freak out afterwards. Lesson number 3. Having a gay friend does not make you any less straight. Lesson number 4, it's actually great to have gay friends because they won't compete with you for girls. And lesson number 5, if you're going to wear grey sweatpants, we are going to look.
Thank you guys for 200k followers. So it means a lot to me, and here's a story time of how Sam and I met. Hit it. Hit it, baby. Alright, so we're both Catholic,
and we have to do this thing called confirmation, and so we were both in the same class together.
Church boys.
Yes, and but back then he was only 4'11" because he hadn't hit his growth spurt yet.
Yeah, and he was like 6'2".
Yeah,
and then,
so we never really talked, and then flash forward 5 years, and he popped up on his For You page on Instagram, and he saw that I went to Pride, and I was all decked out in my like rainbow gear.
So I DM'd him,
yeah.
And if you want to see our DMs, they're really cringy. But like for part 2, if you really want to see our DMs, we'll read them to you, and it's so bad. But yeah, thank you. Hey babe, would you date me if I was a worm?
Like if you were a worm.
Like if I was like a little, would you still date me?
How would I date you?
Yes or no?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Can I have sex with you still, or what?
Well, I'm a worm.
Just put you in my mouth and just
Ew.
gargle you every day. I mean, basically, you are a worm already, but.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. But I'm only human.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy. All this sauce so yummy.
He chose me. He don't want you. He chose me. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo. I fuck him more than you do.
Weird LGBT history that your gay ass just needs to know, okay? Can you properly identify the queen in this picture? That is Renee Richards. She's noted as the first, if not just one of the first, transgender sports stars. Sports stars? Sports. She looked tennis. She was already slaying the tennis game before she came out in the 50s, and she was in the US Open, which is like one of the biggest tennis tournaments in like all of tennis. Then the queen came out in the 70s and was like, I'm still gonna play tennis. And they're like, bitch, you're not. You're transgender. What is it? Good? No. And she was like, yes. And so she was like, fine, I'll just sue the entire tennis association, like all of tennis. I'm just gonna sue them. And she did, and she won. And bitches stayed mad. Like 23 females within the first like match that she was like a part of, like left. But that did not stop our queen. No, it did not. She played the US Open in both men's and women's throughout her career. And then she was like, you know, I'm good, and I'm just gonna become a doctor now. And that's her with all her money. Bye.
Might just go psycho. Too many drunk white hoes. I might just go psycho.
I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty. Acting stupid, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage.
Hey babe, I'm gonna draw you, and you're just gonna let me know how well I do, okay?
Alright, perfect.
Okay. What do you think I draw you?
I don't get it.
You don't?
What?
A white circle.
Because I'm white?
Because you're a hole.
Cancel.
Ladies are hot. They're so very hot.
So much things to like.
There's no me. Take off your clothes.
I hear your heartbeat to the beat of the drums.
Heart's a stereo. It beats
listen close, hear my thoughts in every. I will never be the same without you, without you, without you. So raise your glass if you are wrong in all the right way. What did she say? What you say? That you only meant. Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I'm mad. But this is what you should say. Why don't you tell me I'm leaving, never to come back again. You found some best. Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me do it in my van every Sunday. She tells him she tell me what you have to go.